iDiski Times has got a WhatsApp channel. If you want to get breaking news stories immediately on your phone on WhatsApp, please click the link on the description to join the iDiski Times WhatsApp channel.
iDiskiTV, powered by World Sports Betting, iDiskiTimes.co.za. Defending champions, the Nedbank Cup Orlando Pirates are through to the last 16 and then go better again Richards Bay and ngamanqaku amathathu kwelinye. At the sold out, was it Kings Ulitini, Patanati Princess Magogo, libele ukuthi Richards Bay ingapha kwelinye icala. Kings Ulitini Stadium sold out of Mapaganya going all out and making sure ukuthi they are supporting their team. Lindo, let's talk about umdlalo mfethu, otherwise kuyaphileka namhlanje.
No, sharp kunjani Shane?
I
think ngibulisa director of football, ngibulisa ubobzini, ngibulisa Mr. Nkeu, ngibulisa Achamu Justa. Shane, congratulations to Jorge Rivero, the technical team and the Orlando Pirates players. I think it was an interesting game to play, to watch, I think it was a game of two halves. If you check a first half, Orlando Pirates played well. In my opinion, Richards Bay as well, they imposed themselves very well in the second half. Ucheka labo number 3, Pirates bedlala ngabo namhlanje. Ucheku Tito, ucheku Rile, ucheku Nkotha. Nkotha was on the right-hand side. I think for me, the boy Undaba, I think he did exceptionally well in a 1v1 situation. I think Nkotha, there's only twice la ampite corner in terms of jewels wap. I think other than that, the left back did exceptionally well. Pirates being a balance number 10.3. I feel that the boy can do a little bit better in terms of consistency, playing every moment, playing every action, in terms of combination play, in terms of crossing from deep, in terms of taking on, running from behind. I needed him to be a little bit more involved in the game, more especially in the control of the game. If we check out the two other number 10s, Tito in the first 20 minutes played some of the best football he's ever played, in my opinion. Goalkeeper Orlando Pirates, Ucheku Rile as well, exceptional. I think Baza deserves the man of the match award. I think Tito, if you check out the action of the first moment, Nkotha wins the duel against Undaba, who we said he played very well. Wins the duel, plays a cross pass, really takes an unbelievable first touch, makes a good decision. Tito passing it outside the box. You check the second goal, Orlando Pirates, unbelievable from Umakaula in terms of gegen pressing, counter pressing. The quickest way, you lose the ball, you win it in less than 3 seconds. You win a ball in that space, who feed Urile takes an unbelievable. I think Tito shouted from a move because that run comes from deep, Shane. It comes from a move. That vision, Shane, vision, weight of pass, imagination. Tito passes the net as well. You are a celebrator. Second half is into a changer. I think Tato, in my opinion, was very dynamic in terms of Richards Bay in that front line. Utsundwane was letting them down on the left hand side. Please. We cannot have such a big, tall guy who's playing out wide because the first thing if you're a winger, that's why profiling is very important. We need to profile players. That we need to profile
because
honestly,
you'll find the number 9 tall and big. First, okay, this guy should be in the box, but you'll find him there. No wingers.
The only thing Unsundana from a dribbling perspective is step over. You step over pela. So our coach Jimmy, they are convinced by the step over Shire baby. Ushai step over to defend. For me, he's not a crosser. Dribbling, cutting and finish. Because that's what you expect from a winger, Shane. For me, Abamson is a Tuzan Nepal. Because NFT scored so many important goals for them. I know that they've got Mbutu man, bad decision making. Big clubs are relaxed, Shane, from signing that boy. Can he have another season in the Petro Premiership and prove himself? Understand, Shane? But for me, the right back, Richards Bay, Ampo Rabase, to me, Richards Bay is better because the Antoine Mfuking, I think I've been causing
Was he supposed to be sent off? Because there was that moment where Afmena got a yellow card. There was also that moment. That was a foul. Second yellow card. In your opinion, do you think he deserved the second yellow card?
Yeah, credit to JD, man. No one wants to watch a 10v11 game. Yes. But that was a red card, Shane, in my opinion. I think there was a red card taken from behind. Or remember, it's an AFCON year. For me, the first yellow card was a stupid yellow card, in my opinion. Unnecessary. The second one should have been a red card. I think he even made 2 more fouls. Even after He got away with it. I think it was because I think if Orlando Pirates didn't win, they would have complained. But I think Ucheri did very well by managing the game, ensuring that we are going to watch 11v11 game. Because if you check the second half, Shane, it was a spectacle in my opinion. Because the tactical changes that they made, it helped them. The only disadvantage came when they started. Yes, one is a stone.
Not a problem. Stone. Don't worry.
I'm very impressed by Umhlongo Dlala la Mbizeni, Richards Bay, number 21. Very impressed with him being a ball player, controlling game very well. They imposed themselves in the second half. If we check Abakozi threat, Ngokrana behind, we check Umbutuma, even though technically from Kabele Palin, he wasn't really direct. But if you can check from a threat perspective, being a threat, if we check from a defensive perspective, Abo Nikazi as well. Couple of 50-50 performances there, but I really want to praise their second half performance. Credit to the coach, technical coach, because they really imposed. Because Shane, when you watch Richards Bay, normally you expect a defensive structure from them, right? You expect a defense, but I think this time around was imposing. But now, this is a very important factor to me: the importance of Sipo Chayene for Orlando Pirates. The very same Jongo Ronza. People ask a question: why does Ronza play all the time? It's because of big clubs need to play 11v11, not 10v11. Today, you guys, in my opinion, is 10v11 in the second half with the loss of equal. I think goalkeeper began not comfort technically very good with his feet. Njalo makabambi bola mabampasa amafans ayapanika wonke umuntu stadium. Everyone panics.
Yes, Lindo. There's something now and the guy understand about Butelis. Butelis is tall, but sometimes you'll find there are decisions of Manso Guti Poles piece was anticipated. There was a ball first half, a big cross. I think he misjudged the timing of ball, and also second half. There was a moment a ball be cross or corner. It's not a figure, but you high to now, but I don't know what's
handling. I'm shy, Shane. Positioning and handling. Because if you check that goal, Richards Bay, that's a sucker punch in my opinion. Because Orlando Pirates started the first half playing well, second half Mabu Abatola a sucker punch. Bad decision making, fix handling the positioning.
How do we deal with that ball in the teacher? Because I've seen a goalkeeper abaninzi be consider ibola if ibola crossway with this shot, if the goalkeeper will just pounce into the oncoming attacker. So as a goalkeeper, how do you deal with the ball? Do you we punch like on your side?
Firstly, what's important there is positioning, Shane. Secondly, is you don't bring the ball back into play. Right, because there's the first ball and the second. Because there's a disadvantage a second ball. Umbutuma scored on the second ball. So the secret there, the next principle is punch it outside, or take it into a position where out of danger, in less danger zones, which is a full back position. So we'll punch where I'm a full back normally play. All tinta njegangani for a corner kick, but also I'm not a goalkeeper. Shane. Probably a goalkeeper could have said that was a vicious shot. There was nothing he could have done. But for me, to bring it inside the pitch, for Umbutuma to have a tap in, for me, it's unacceptable because Bemelal punch. But also not just that, Shane. Even for that, Orlando Pirates, for them, Abo Sesan and Nabo Toki, for them to play diagonal balls, it's because of him. Orlando Pirates has a structure where their midfielders don't support over. They support under. You understand? Meaning that they wait for the ball to pass them and then they support from under. You understand? When they support from under, because they don't have the ability to initiate play. So Usipo China, that's why it's important. It's important to find a diagonal touch. He's got an unbelievable 30-meter pass, 20-meter pass. Very same Ngosesana and Olentus. So that's the most important thing that you have to understand. The importance of the goalkeeper. For me, that's safe. You should have Panchelang corner side, not to bring it. A free chance.
Yes, Lindo, I've noticed one thing. It defensive Pirates, ever since the season, remember, a combination Olisanda and also Usasan. They look solid. Then one injury in came Usbis. And a couple of weeks ago, Usbis has improved. Sasan, that combination was marvelous. But now, I'm thinking maybe avoid to go to Usbis. He has 3 yellow cards. If he gets yellow card, he might miss a derby. In came Ukloki. What did you make of that partnership between Usasan and Kloki? Because from now, they look shaky. Every time Richards Bay attacker, they look like scoring.
Kloki has always been shaky, Shane, in my opinion. He's always been shaky, in my opinion. He's easily bullied. He's technically not very good in terms of passing the ball, finding a midfield, I'm 8. He's the only thing, maybe Kloki helps you, defend a corner kick, set piece, and all of those things. But for me, he's easily bullied. He played last season with a partnership, Gaga Sesan. Whoever absolutely bullied him. There were periods in the game where Nobobo Bespegelele Pirates were overly critical of Kloki. You know, I even said last season, Orlando Pirates needs to go and sign a centre back. I said Orlando Pirates needs to go and sign a centre back. But if you check that second half performance, Shane, everyone in that Orlando Pirates team was playing a derby. They were not playing that Richards Bay game. That goal from Umabasa, it clinched everything. But if you check those Orlando Pirates players from a Tito perspective, because now Tito is another one to talk about. Because that's another thing, Shane, there's so many things in my brain. I know that are safe in Amhlanje, so you understand. Tito, he played That's why but ungenza izinto ezi10 emotion into i1. In my opinion la liteka khona ibhola ligibele center I'll take
almost
that was,
resulted into a goal.
it was gonna be at the forensic moment of the week, to be honest with you. I think everyone was gonna forensic to say it was gonna be everywhere on social media. And this is what Tito needs to understand, the responsibility that he carries, because he's probably the future number 10 after Utembazwan. But to have that, it cannot be a reflection. I love players that bring control into the game. But that now is a sign of showboating, which is something that we've said it doesn't exist in the PSL in my opinion. For me, let me be honest, Shane, showboating in my opinion in the Betway Premiership does not exist, because for me I call that more of a control. It's more into it. It's just that we just need to enhance that, because there's a clip, Orlando Pirates, that's going on. I think you've seen it, Super Sport, where Tito Gibela the very same, Adlalama combination, Messi ball. That's in poetry.
Yes, in the M10-8, I remember.
That's a reflection of South African football, Shane.
Yeah.
It's poetry in motion. And for me, Gibela lentuza ngama lentuza, he needs to understand when is it too much, when it tone it down. But for me, it's very important to mention that Orlando Pirates players were playing the derby in the second half. Jorge Rivero, when it was 2-0, you play players that want minutes. You introduce a Queen Video who was on the bench. You've got Abu Mleleki, Abu Mayela. You've got so many. You've got Undlondo was also on the bench who didn't get any minutes.
I was hoping you will get minutes sometime.
Because for me, I was worried when Dino went out. With Shane, we want to see the best players in the derby. We genuinely want to see the best. And for me, Tito needs to be in the derby. Really as well. Your Dino van Rooyen, your CBCs, your Cesan. Orlando Pirates needs their starting lineup and their strongest lineup. Because Shane, for me, I am really worried for Orlando Pirates going into the next 2 weeks. It's Kaizer Chiefs, it's Mamelodi Sundowns. That is the
Chiefs,
most...
Cocoon and Sundowns.
Yeah, that is the most crucial week for Orlando Pirates in their season. It's either a make it or break it. I know that one game will never decide the league, Shane. But if you guys don't get results in the next 3 games, it's going to be a problem. Because I know the Chiefs, what they can do. They can surprise everyone. I know that the Pirates is on form. But the Chiefs can... Understand? Playing against the Mamelodi Sundowns is going to be a very interesting game. Because I feel that this time around, you guys have the edge. You guys have the edge to say, for the first time in a very long time, Nidlala and the Sundowns, you guys genuinely believe that you can win the game. So the next coming 2 weeks for Orlando Pirates are crucial.
Well, that's it. Orlando Pirates are through to the last 16 of the Nedbank Cup. And Vegobeta Richards Bay and Gamangago Amatatu Gwelinye. Patrick Maswanganyi begging praise and also a sniper. Tsehofa Samabasa scoring in Nagu Lesitatu. Ukona ben Khalum interview, Ben Khalutso. Last class, I would to Balo Goal Richards Bay. But thank you so much for watching iDiskiTV.